So today is a day filled with boots, Bhut Jolokias. These are all boots and different colours, as you can see. We have a red one, which always looks a little bit like halfway between red and orange to me. Two caramel ones and a brown one. And I hope you can see the differences in colours. I think so. So today I'll see what I can do to compare these, and we'll see how hot they get. I want to start with the caramel one actually. So this is a caramel boot. Wow, that smells strong. So like all boots, it's extremely strong smelling, and this is what it looks like inside. There's a few little patches of oil in there, but nothing spectacular. So, caramel boot. Let's try that one. Hi, Nigel Carter back again with another quick pod tasting. Today is one I've been looking forward to for a little bit now. Let me just find it. This is a caramel Bhut Jolokia. I made a bit of a pig's ear of cutting it open, but it's a bit hanging off a bit, but I'm sure it will taste just the same. I haven't had one of these before. I've only had the yellow, red and brown ones. And the colour is really cool, as I'm sure you saw in the little preamble bit there. So this is the caramel Bhut Jolokia. There's plenty of sweetness in there. Definitely has that very distinctive Bhut Jolokia flavour. This one has a tiny amount of soap underneath, and it's pretty hot. But there's some fruitiness to it. It's general fruitiness really. There's no bitterness. I've had the brown ones, for me, can be a little bit better. It does depend on which one, but it's mainly this a little bit of sweetness to start with, a little bit of fruitiness, and just a very tiny undercurrent of soap. It's not unpleasant at all. It actually smells stronger than it tastes, which when I ate some nagas recently, they were kind of the same too. They smelled a lot stronger than they tasted. This is pretty hot. It's really starting to work on my tongue in a big way. Oh. Yeah, again, it's like the naga bun. It's very stingy and aggressive. I think I prefer the naga flavour to the boot, but nagas do a real number on my stomach. Doesn't matter how hot they are, even the mild ones make my stomach very unhappy. So we'll see what this does. It's really coming along now. It's very, very hot around my tongue, underneath and on top of my tongue. Not really anywhere else. Definitely making me sweat quite a bit. Not quite as hot as I expected though. It's very hot, but I've had boots that have been hotter than that. Just about hot enough to take the flavour away, but only just. Of course, there's a big variation in how hot boots can be, from 300,000 to 1.2 million, I think. Although most seem to be around about the 900,000 kind of range, but that's a hot pepper, and it's actually all moving to the back of my throat now. I'm starting to get a very sore patch in the back of my throat, so when I swallow, it really hurts. Yeah, I think a lot of the drool, I think the salivary glands produce enzymes, and they push this stuff back away from your mouth, and sometimes it sits in the back of your throat, sometimes it doesn't, but this one's definitely washing off my tongue and sitting in the back of my throat. It's really quite painful in the back of my throat. It's just about peak now. The burn sort of smoothed out a lot. Initially it was very, very stingy, and now it's a lot smoother. My tongue isn't prickling nearly so much. Certainly doesn't prickle as much as the Nagas do. Nagas seem to have a different kind of heat. It's Chinese Naga, a shabu shabu the other day, and a couple of other kinds, Dorset Naga. And this is definitely a smoother, rounder heat than any of those were. But it's still bloody hot. It makes me sweat a lot too. And my throat's really sore now. Excuse me. So my tongue is really frying. It's still very, very hot. The back of my throat is still pretty sore. It's sort of like when you have a cold and the back of your throat really hurts when you swallow. And it's really hanging around. Peaked till a minute or two ago, and it really hasn't come down much at all. But like all the boots, very strong flavoured. It's a flavour and a smell that I really like. But I think I prefer Nagas. Of course, I guess the real name of this is Naga Bhut Jolokia, so I guess I mean Naga Morich. Dorset Nagas, Cornish Nagas, Burmese Nagas, all of those kinds of things. Well, it's just really starting to come down now. Oh, that's a hot pot. Just starting to get the flavour back though. It's that really pleasant Bhut Jolokia flavour that you get, that I like. I know some people who don't, but I like that flavour a lot. But that's a pretty hot pod. That's as hot as any of the chocolate ones that I've had, and any of the red ones. I haven't had the Assam ones, the Indian carbon, but the plant outside I have has about 10 or 12 pods on it, so I'll be able to do one of those soon. And it's really killing the back of my throat. It really is sore. Almost nothing on my tongue anymore. It's all gone to the back of my throat and sat there, and it's just painful as heck. Oh. So, caramel Bhut Jolokia. It's a very nice pod if you like boots. And I do. There are very few that I don't, I guess. So, thanks very much to Darthpepper and to Randkev. And I'll be back with a chocolate boot, I think. So, I'll see you all soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.